I better get YouTube up, Anna.
No. Because then it will interfere.
Last time.
Yeah, I think it did. That's why Barry can't hear. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Nick at Talking Review. We've got Neil on the channel who's going to be doing the review with me today. We was going to have Jamie come on, who was a guest, but unfortunately he couldn't make it. So the movie that we are reviewing today is Payback with Scott Adkins and Lewis Mandylor. So in the UK, it's called Payback, and in other areas you've got The Debt Collectors, The Debt Collector 2. So it has different variations in terms of its name depending on what country it's in. So Neil, do you want to give us a brief overview of what the plot was like?
Yeah, so it's well, as you know, it's a sequel to the 2018 film The Debt Collector. So it picks up pretty much where that left off, in that Tommy's got a new job for Sue and Frenchie, who are both debt collectors, and they've got to complete 3 debt collections in 2 days, and they get quite a large payout, which they're quite excited about, and then things sort of move on from there. So, yeah.
Cool. So let's go on to the performance. So I felt like the performance was on par with the first film. What do you think? Do you think it was on par with the first film?
I thought it was better. Like, I really thought Mandylor's performance was just, it was a lot better. I thought the camaraderie between the two was better in this as well.
I think we've got him and Scott have got really good chemistry in both the first and the second film, and I think it gives me the sort of Tango and Cash vibes.
It did definitely feel like a throwback to those type of buddy type movies, you know, where they're opposites. And
so I don't think there's not that many sort of cop buddy films going on at the minute.
No, not really. I mean, I can't really remember what Cop Out was probably the last one that I can remember.
Yeah, and that wasn't great. So for me, I think I probably sound like a broken record. So with Scott Adkins, I feel that his performance with every film just keeps getting better and better, acting wise. So for me, I can really see the effort that he's putting in with each film that goes along. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, definitely. Like, he's not really known for like his comedy, but I thought he was quite funny in this, so he's improving in that sort of regard as well. Yeah, really good. Proper impressed.
And Lewis, again, I think he just smashes it out of the park as well, in terms of his overall performance and just the way that he looks and his accent, etc. I think he just really does really well.
It was really funny as well. I think there was the scene where he's in the boxing ring, and he's just got his gloves on, and it's that look on his face where it's like, what the fuck am I getting myself in for? It's just so funny, and he proper sells it as well. It's really good.
Yeah, and I think it's quite hard to do a part like his because it's got that sort of comedic aspect without trying to be funny. But I think he pulls it off really well.
Is he actually American as well? Like, is that his?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't think it is.
Really?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure at all. So what was your thoughts on? I know me and you are really into our fights and action. So what was your thoughts in terms of the fights and action overall?
Yeah, I love the action in this. Like, it started off with like one of my favorite types of fights. You know, like a good old fashioned bar fight. You know, like Roadhouse and you know, like Universal Soldier, like those types of fights as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, the action was really good.
I think it's different to what people would probably want to see from Scott, but I think it fits in with this type of film. So you're not going to get fancy undisputed, flying kicks everywhere. It's pretty sort of grounded. And just bottle smashing and just Royal Rumble type of fighting.
Yeah, there was I really like that first bar scene, and then the boxing ring fight as well. I thought that was really good, where they both like double team the guy. That was good.
And I like that they got sued to fight a bit more.
Yeah,
in this one, just to showcase him off a little bit more.
Yeah, the fight, the alleyway scene though, the alleyway fight. It was one of them where it's just like, is it over? No, it's still going. Oh, it's amazing. And it just ends with the double sort of spoiler alert, the double fucking bollock knockout.
Yeah. I think me and Neil have both discussed that we think it's pulled from They Live. I know Scott's talked about this film as having one of his favourite fight scenes in it. So I'm sure that this film had a big influence on that fight scene. And it really shows through. And if you haven't seen it, it's these two guys having probably what I think is a good 7-minute fight, just getting back up, battering each other, getting back up. And it's just non-stop. And like you said, it's just never ending. Type of fight.
It's like you think it's over and then it just starts back up again and it's just as intense as it was. It's like, I just love it.
And what I liked as well, it's with everyone knowing how good Scott is, it showed that he didn't have the upper hand. He wasn't as dominant as he would be in his normal films.
To be fair, when the fight started, I thought he was just going to wipe the floor with him straight away. Because I thought that was another thing that surprised me as well. Because I thought, right, this fight's going to be over in like 30 seconds, and it just kept going and getting better and better and better. It was sick.
Yeah, no, it's really good. I think both the films have good fight scenes, and I like how grounded they are. Was that your favourite fight in the whole film?
No, the bar scene at the beginning was my favourite for me, but it's on par with the alleyway fight scene as well. But I like the bar fight at the beginning, because I always like those fights where like one guy fights like 5 or 6 guys at once and just absolutely batters them. Like, I love that kind of stuff.
And what I did like throughout the film, it's not to do with fights, but I think it's a big reference to Scott, where they keep talking about the ninja films.
Oh yeah. Because I thought they were talking to French. They were saying it, and then I was like, "What? That's very like That's very like on the nose, isn't it?" And then it was 2.
So I think that's a nod to Scott doing the ninja film.
It's got to
be. So, did you recognise any particular person in the film?
No, I don't think I did. Well, obviously.
So there's someone in this film, and when I saw them, I was like, "Oh shit!"
Who was it?
He was in a popular action film. Obviously, he's a lot older now.
Oh, what? Can't you give me a clue? Wait, let me just check out Internet Movie Database.
He was in the scene where they had the motor. He went into that bike shop to get some cash off the guy.
What, the Australian dude?
Yeah.
No, I didn't recognise him. Who was that?
Bennett.
Oh my God! Let off some steam, Bennett.
Yes.
Wow. Sick.
Yeah.
I'm watching now.
Yeah. So I was when I was watching it, I was like, I didn't recognise it was him. So, hi Heather, thanks for joining us. That's him from Commando, which I didn't know it was. So yeah, when you watch it back, it's Bennett.
We had Candyman in the first one, and then we got him in the second one. That's brilliant.
Yeah, really good. So overall, what did you think of the directed by Jesse?
He always smashes it. Like with I like the way that he films the action. Does
Yeah.
it like nothing's missed. Like he knows how it's filmed. He can tell he comes from a stunts background. And then combined, I think Scott does all the fights, doesn't he? So
Yeah.
I think that's why they work so well. So Scott sort of takes care of the action side of things, and then he films it and makes it look good.
I think they do have a separate fight choreographer.
All right.
Obviously, Scott will probably have some input to it, but I think Scott, Jesse, and the writer Stu Smalls. I think lately they've been smashing it out of the park. Just having them three as a combination. So Avengement was awesome. Obviously, the first film of this Triple Threat was really good as well. So I think that combination of Jesse Johnson, Scott Adkins, and Stu Small, I think they need to chuck money at these guys so they can create bigger and better films. Because look at what they're doing with a small budget film. Chuck big money at them, and they'll absolutely knock it out of the park. I think
100%. It's going to be interesting to see how all this like COVID stuff is going to affect filmmaking and stuff going forward. But yeah, I'd love to see that shit.
Because I know Scott was he just started filming the new film with Dolph, and that stopped because of obviously what's happened at the minute. So there was one point that you wanted to discuss was the end of the first one, leading into this one.
Yeah, like that was the one thing that confused me, because I'm pretty sure at the end of the first one they were both dead, or at least French was, because he'd been shot in the neck. But then they changed it. I'm pretty sure he said he got shot in the heart as well. But yeah, I think I understand why they've sort of forgot certain bits of it, because we needed to see these two back together again, because the chemistry from the first one was just brilliant, and it does carry across onto this quite well. But yeah, that was just the one thing that just confused me a bit. I was like, I'm pretty sure he died at the end of the first one. So yeah, there's a bit.
Well, I think it's just movie fantasy, isn't it? So we can make our own assumptions as to why they were able to heal their wounds and stuff like that. So
We've seen worse. Like there's been like way like in the history, there've been better films that have come out that have had like really bad reasons for returning characters. So it is forgivable. It was just one thing that stuck out for me a little bit, but other than that, it didn't take away from the enjoyment of the film at all.
Yeah, Heather, definitely go and check this film out. Hi Bex, thanks for coming in. Definitely go check this one out, because it's a really good sort of buddy cop film we were discussing earlier. But it's similar into the vein of Tango and Cash, if you've seen that. So it's a bit of comedy, sort of action, it's a bit of a mix, really, isn't it, Neil?
Yeah.
Would you like to see another one, number 3?
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what they do next. To be fair.
No, I think it leads off, doesn't it, where you can see them in the car at the end, and they're sort of having that banter of arguing back and forth.
Yeah, and it's like they got their Batmobile back at the end as well, didn't they? They ain't got anymore.
And I think the comedy timing is brilliant between both of them. You know, where you've got the fight scenes where Scott's having to be the muscle, and then Sue is just sort of chatting shit in the background.
Yeah, I think French should have got a bit more of a cut, because they were splitting it 50-50, but it should have been 75-25, man, because he was doing most of the leg work, wasn't he? Well,
absolutely. Heather, it's on. It's on digital. I'm not too sure on what it's on.
I got it on. It was on the Sky Store for me.
All right, okay. It's not too sure in America. Heather put she didn't recognise you, Neil, without the honeycomb background.
Yeah, I've changed location.
Yeah. He hasn't got Barry's bottle in his room anymore. Yeah. Cool. What I'd say, guys, drop us a comment down below. What did you think of this film if you haven't seen it already? Make sure that you hit that subscribe button, and we will see you on the next review.
Take care, guys.
Guys, bye-bye.